Hey, beautiful people, and happy Monday. It is another beautiful day that the Lord has made. And even as we are at this 6th day of March, God has been faithful in keeping us here in the land of the living. And something that God has been speaking to me about in these last few days, as the month started a few days ago, was that March is the month of marching into miracles. Marching into miracles. And as I reflected on this and what it meant for me personally, I began to look at the life of Jesus and his ministry. And even as he went around healing the lame, the sick, the blind, he went around bringing miracles to those who were in the most need. And oftentimes, when Jesus performed these miracles, he would often say to them something like this: your faith has made you well, your faith has made you whole, or your faith has saved you. And faith here we see is important to their receiving of their miracles. And the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 1, speaks to us about what faith is. And in the Amplified Version, it says, now faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title deed of things that we hope for, being the proof of things that we do not see, and the conviction of their reality. Faith is perceiving as a real fact what is not yet revealed to our senses. Essentially, faith is seeing it spiritually before we see it with our natural eyes. And sometimes that is a very difficult thing to do. And we have to pray and ask God to give us that faith. The Bible tells us that we can come before him and ask whatever we will according to his will, and that he will grant it in his timing. So I don't know what it is that you're believing God for in this month. As God has told me, it's a month of miracles, marching into miracles. I don't know what you are believing him for, but I want to encourage you to continue believing in faith that he is more than able. Just as Jesus went around doing good, just as he went around bringing sight to the blind, as he went around bringing hearing to the deaf, as he went around bringing mobility to those who had no social mobility. Just as the way he stepped in and brought a transformation and a change in the lives of people then, he is still able to do it now. So I would encourage you this week to continue to pray and ask God for that building of your faith, for building up and a strengthening of your faith, so that you will continue to push forward in your journey with him, to continue to believe him for what he said he will do in your life. I pray that this week will be a week of uncommon favor and a week of uncommon testimonies. Continue to have faith in all things, for God is faithful and just and able to bring it to pass. Have a blessed and a wonderful week, and remember to be bold and to be you, all that God has created you to be.